Hi, I'm Steph Wagner, Bariatric Dietitian on foodcoach.me. Before you move forward and jump into videos and resources on your banding success, let's review some of the basics of your gastric banding. This may be a total review for you, but you may not have really thought about the details of it since the first time you went to a seminar or the first time you met with your surgeon. One thing I want to point out, it may be splitting hairs, is that if you refer to your surgery as the gastric lat band, while you're totally in the right, I refer to it as gastric banding because lat band is a brand of the band. Say that 10 times fast. If you have a gastric banding procedure, it may be a lat band, but it may not. So for that reason, I'll be referring to it as gastric banding. So when your surgeon places the lat band, not all, but most surgeons place the band with no fluid in the band yet. So the band gets placed at the upper portion of the stomach, and then we have the tubing that travels from the band to your port, and the port is right underneath your skin, so that whenever your surgeon or your nurse is filling the band, they have easy access to put a saline solution in the port, and then this will travel through the tubing and fill up the bladder of the band. So the bladder of the band is closer to the stomach, and as the fluid is placed in there, the bladder will become tighter around your stomach, providing you with more restriction at your meals. Now, as you know, the trickier part is finding the right amount of fluid for your band. If it's too loose, you can eat more at your meals, you get hungry in between your meals, and your weight loss may not be as quick as you would have hoped for. But if the band is too tight, you might experience a lot of heartburn, indigestion, and discomfort with eating. So getting more band fills is not always the answer. We have to find the right fit for you, and keeping a good food journal is a good way of knowing how much you're eating. Many surgeons will prefer you to be at about a half a cup to a cup of food, but again, that will vary depending on your program. The one thing I want you to remember with the band is very significant in return to your success, and that is our goal is to keep food in this upper portion of the stomach as much as possible. The stretching of your stomach is what signals to your brain that you're full. So if we can have the upper portion above your band stretch, you will feel satisfied with the meal. So we need foods that will stay up here as long as possible. This means the textures of your food choices are very important. Things that are more solid and dense, like a good protein source, are more likely to stay in that little pouch above your band. Whereas things that are soft and soupy and liquidy, like a yogurt or a protein shake, they won't stay at the upper portion of your stomach, so you tend to eat more and you get hungry more often. For more detail on what food choices are the best for filling your band, keeping you full, and providing the best weight loss results, continue watching the videos in the Food Coach Me library.